Hi everybody, it is me, Andrew, and I have a very awesome unboxing for you guys today. I was approached to do a review, unboxing, reveal, whatever you want to call it, of the Mystical Shaman Oracle deck and Guidebook. It is illustrated by Jenna Grattaglia. I can never get her name right, but she's an amazing artist. She is the one that did the art for the Good Tarot. And the authors of this deck are going to be Albert Villoldo, Colette Baron-Reid, and Marcela Lobos. So I have been anxiously awaiting this deck, and ever since I was approached to do the review of it, just because I'm a huge fan of Colette Baron-Reid's work, and so to have and it's published by Hay House Publishing, by the way, and to have a deck, to be approached to do a review, I was just honored. So the first thing I have to say about it is, holy crap, this is so thick. Like, this is insane. Like, I got the box out of my mailbox and I was like, this is like a really big box. So I'm gonna read you what the back of it says. So the back of it says, legends say that before there was time, before there was language, there were the sacred symbols. The medicine wheel, the curse, the eagle, the jaguar, and others spoke to us intimately. In their countless manifestations, they offered hope, expressed caution, illuminated opportunity, inspired creation, courted power, and shared knowledge. The sacred symbols belong to the realm of archetypes and the collective unconscious, the spiritual common ground shared by peoples modern and ancient. Now, three master teachers and healers, Albert Villoldo, Colette Baron-Reid, and Marcela Lobos, have brought their wisdom and talents together to offer a doorway into the realm of the sacred symbols with the Mystical Shaman Oracle. When you consult the Oracle, you summon power and insight that can help you understand the present, heal the past, and influence the course of your future. We can become our own prophets and visionaries. We can converse directly with spirit, dialogue with forces of nature, speak with the great archetypes, the ancient gods, without intermediaries. No one needs to stand between the Creator and you, or between you and the great powers of nature. So then on the back of the box, it has 5 cards, and it is the Ancient Ones, Middle World, the Sorcerer, Jaguar, and the Rainmaker. And it has about the artist on, about the authors on the back. So it's in a nice little slip cover. It's actually more than nice. It's phenomenal. Like, what? Okay. Oh, and the box is magnetic. Ooh. And even the box has the eyes on it, just like, this is so pretty. I bet this guidebook is ginormous. So when you open it up, it says right here, I'm gonna read it. Before there was time, there was language. Before there was time, before there was language, there were the sacred symbols. That's what it says right there. And you have a nice little ribbon to lift the book up with. Oh. Okay, so it's not the guidebook that made it huge. Oh. Okay, so there's a little inlay here, which is what the little ribbon is here. So we're gonna put this to the side because the deck comes in another box. So it's a box within a box. I love it. I love that. I love it so much. So the box says this is the cards, which, yep, I can see it. Oh, and the cardstock feels so good. Oh my God. Okay. So we're gonna look at the guidebook first, because if we start looking at the cards, we're never gonna get anything accomplished. So the guidebook is, counting the about the authors pages, 139 pages. So which isn't bad. That's a nice size guidebook, and the guidebook itself, the quality is just ridiculous. So in the front you have what the other artists, I keep saying artists, what the other authors have done, so their previous works. And oh my god, there are 64 cards. What? So then you have a table of contents about the author's introduction and how to work with this deck. Let's see. So the introduction, I like it. The law of synchronicity. An oracle operates by the law of synchronicity. The moment you have a question or need help, the world of symbols is available to provide that help. With a moment's clear request for guidance, you will choose the symbol that can best shed light on the current situation. Synchronicity is the non-casual manifestation of events and can allow the moment to be influenced not only by the past through the law of cause and effect, but by the future. Symbols have the power to represent reality and the power to engage in the process of transformation. Absolutely. To change reality. In their ceremonies, shamans recognize the duty to co-create the world by the use of symbols. And we see the evidence of this in the sacred art from all parts of the planet where shamans lived. So how to work with this deck. So each card has 3 important messages: the essence, the invitation, and the medicine. Similar to Baron-Reid's Oracle, the Oracle deck, because it has the prosperity message. The name of it just literally just escapes me. Wisdom of the Oracle. Wisdom of the Oracle. That's what it is. Whew. I know I use that deck all the time, and I forgot the name of it. So the essence tells you the timeless message of the card. It expands the symbol until you grasp the message without your needing to analyze it. Ooh. Always read the essence first. So with this deck, you always read the essence first. The invitation tells you the gifts the Spirit is extending to you at this moment. It is a call to action. Read the invitation only if your card is upright. The medicine tells you the aspect or area of your life or relationships that you need to bring into balance or repair. Read the medicine only if your card is reversed. Remember, there are no bad cards, so reverse cards should not be avoided. In fact, you might want to see this as extra help from the unseen world to guide and protect you. Then he goes into how to ask a question, sample readings, 1 card, 3 card. There's a 4 card reading, and you have a spread, which I'm all about. Give me some spreads. And so then we go into the cards. Ooh. So each card has their own page, which is awesome. I like that. With a black and white representation. And then you have the essence, the invitation, and the medicine. So you get a lot of really good information with the guidebook. I really like that a lot. And I like that it's big. So basically, after we finish looking at the cards for a little bit, I'll draw one for us, and then we'll look at the guidebook and kind of see what it says. And we'll look at the medicine and the invitation aspects of those cards. All right, so get rid of this. And this cardstock, let me tell you, is amazing. Oh my god, this cardstock is so good. Okay, it's just so like, it's so matte. I like it. So we're not gonna look at all 64 cards because that would be a very long video. But I am going to show you just some random cards and we'll just see where it goes. So we have the ancient ones. Oh, and here's the backing of the cards. Just how gorgeous is that? Ah. The Andean cross, which I think is really interesting. The arrow. So I do think it's worth mentioning that when it comes to shamanism, I've never been one of those people that's like, ooh, sign me up. Not for, not because I didn't like it or anything like that, but just because I felt intimidated by it. And I actually realized through someone giving me a past life reading that I actually have a very strong connection with shamanism and with Native American traditions because I had a life as a Native American. Now, I knew that I had a life as a Native American, but apparently I had more than one. So that is something that was really interesting for me to find out. So it was kind of, it was synchronicity that I was approached to do this because it really makes a lot of sense. It's kind of the universe telling me to maybe work a little bit more. The Coyote. Oh my God, this is the most beautiful card I've seen in the deck so far. Is the Crow. The Drum. Oh, God. Eagle. So Earth, this is the Earth card. And I'll probably be drawing some of these on my Instagram for the card of the day. So if we don't see any cards during this video, we'll definitely see them on Instagram. Fire. Oh, I love that. Flow. Oh my God. I'm already in love with this deck. I don't even understand. The Gatherer. I'm just already done. The Ghost Dance. Oh. The Giveaway. The Heart of Sky. I'm honestly really surprised at the packaging too. I've always loved Hay House packaging. That's always been something that I've just always loved about them from day one. But the packaging and presentation of this deck is beyond words. I am just floored by how amazing the packaging is. I don't know what I was expecting, but I don't know if I was expecting it to be like this big, which I'm fine with. I love it. But I was expecting it to be like, normal, the Good Tarot, like that kind of size, the Jaguar. I guess that's what I was kind of, ready to get out of my mailbox, and I was like, oh wow, this is a huge box. But I love that because the cards have a box, which that's the one thing about some of them, they have this box with a magnetic closure, but then the cards are just in there by themselves, and then the book goes on top. But I like that they went the extra mile with the production of this deck and really put the cards in a separate box, and which I love that because I think it's so important to take care of your cards. Lightning. Oh, this one's good. This one has anytime I see lightning, I always instantly think of the Tower card, the Lower World, the Luminous Warrior, Magic, Many Paths, the Medicine Wheel, the Middle World, and I am going to, we have the Moon right here, and let's see if any call to, obviously the Owl, I love the Owl, the Rainbow, the Seer, the Serpent. I'm not a snake person, which probably means there's something there for me. The Smoky Mirror, the Sorcerer, Soul Retrieval. And I keep saying I'm gonna find ones that stick out to me, but they all stick out to me. The Spiral, the Sun. These cards are gorgeous. You have Thunder, so thunder and lightning. The Tree of Life, the Upper World, the Vision Quest, Water, and Wind. So now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna shuffle this deck very carefully because I'm a horrible shuffler sometimes and I can bend my decks, and so I'm gonna shuffle it very nicely. We're gonna ask for a message For everybody watching, we're going to ask for a message for what we need collectively right now. Just to really help us along, because things are getting kind of tough. And we all need that little help, that little bit of help sometimes. So we have the corn. So, and each card has a number on it at the top, so it's easy to find. And this is card number 10. So if I look in the guidebook and I find card number 10, and the cards in the guidebook have the number too, so you don't have to worry about like trying to find it in alphabetical order or anything. So the essence of the card. Corn represents the mother of sustenance and tangible abundance. This card represents material prosperity in the world of form that provides stability and sustenance to many. There is more than enough. Say it again for the people in the back. There's more than enough. Yes. Oh, the invitation of this card is: you planted a beautiful field of dreams and worked hard. Even in moments when you were losing faith, you continued. Now the spirit of the corn comes to honor this and show you a bountiful harvest. This is the time to reap the rewards of hard work and trust, whether those rewards are financial or the kind of prosperity measured in quality rather than quantity. You are so blessed when this symbol appears. Don't forget to share your good fortune. So that was the invitation. Now, if this card had come up reversed, we would read the medicine card, or the medicine part. So we're going to read that, so that way we kind of have a good idea of how the deck works. So the medicine says, be aware of shortcuts to your dreams or a fast track being offered to you now. Be especially mindful of your feelings of entitlement or an expectation to get something for nothing. This is the time for gratitude, perseverance, and humility. Be prepared to work towards your goals and plant the seeds of your intentions consciously and respectfully. Release any insecure thoughts of scarcity, feeling that there is not enough, or worry that someone else could take what is yours. Know that the universe will always provide, but you must be in a relationship with it in order to receive. You will reap what you sow. Take heart, even if you didn't plant well and have conjured up the illusion of a drought. There is always a new season to begin again. So even the reverse meaning is actually a very uplifting meaning, and is very uplifting in general with this particular deck. So all in all, this is, and I want to preface, I'm not saying this because I was sent the deck to review. This is probably going to be one of the decks I use the most, just because I'm already identifying with it so much. But the packaging is a 10 out of 10. I am just beside myself with how wonderful Hay House packaged and presented this deck. The guidebook is amazing. It is very, very thorough, and it doesn't give you too much information. Like, it's not like too long and drawn out, but it gives you enough, and you don't feel like it doesn't leave you wanting more. The cardstock is really, really nice. I really like it. The art is phenomenal. The matte finish makes it very easy to shuffle. I've said this before. I like how how the cards come in a separate box. So that way, if you want to store the bigger box somewhere else, you can do that, and you can just have this box in your cabinet or on your shelf or wherever you keep your cards. I love the writing in it. I am really excited to work with this deck even more. Chances are I'm going to be using this deck in client readings quite a bit. So I'm very excited about that. But also I'm really going to be using it just as a way to get to know myself more, and to get to know the energies that are embodied in this deck a lot more. So I'm head over heels for it. I don't even know what to say. But yeah, I'm all about it. I hope that you enjoyed this review, this reveal of this deck. I haven't seen any videos on it on YouTube or anything, so hopefully mine's the first one you see. So I'll leave all my methods of contact in the description below, so any booking information you can find there. Yeah, so I love it. Thanks for watching, and I will be seeing you guys in my next video. Love and light. Bye.